guys, and welcome to another video in Foundation February. Today I'm doing another first impressions, wear test, and review, and this time it's on the Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Whipped Matte Makeup. I always feel like Maybelline has the longest, strangest names for their products. I think it's fairly new, so we're gonna try it out for the first time on camera today. It's very miserable outside right now. It's almost 1 p.m. I'm very late to filming this. It's my Friday off, and I just did not have time this morning to do it. So we're gonna try and get a full 8-hour wear test in for this video. We'll do a midday check-in and a check-in at the end of the night. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so this product says that it's a primer, a powder, a concealer, and a BB cream all in one. I picked up the shade 02 Light Medium. It's a bit confusing because it's not really labeled as a foundation, but it says that it has 4 benefits. It blurs pores, mattifies, conceals blemishes, even skin tone with light coverage, and it says to apply with your fingers all over your face. I do have a normal skin type. I'm more normal dry in the winter and then normal combo in the summer. So hopefully this is a product that will work for normal skin. My hands have not been in the best of shape. I think I talked about it in a previous video, but they're just very irritated, red, and peeling, so I don't want to use them to apply this product. I think that would be kind of gross, and there'd probably be like flaky skin from my hands left on my face. I am going to use a brush. I'm just going to use my spoon brush from e.l.f., which is a very thick, dense foundation brush. There's not really any other claims on this product, so I'm just going to zoom you guys up and we'll go ahead and get started. It looks quite dark. Ooh, it's like pretty dark. Oh, it's very thick. It's like, I don't know if you guys can tell. It's a very whipped, thick formula, and it looks very dark. I don't know, light medium seemed like it was going to be a fit for me, but now I'm like a little concerned. Maybe this will be a better product. That looks very dark in the summertime for me. It feels very soft though. It's like it's kind of nice to touch actually. You know what it reminds me of? I one time had this Kraft peanut butter that was like whipped, and it was the best peanut butter I'd ever have. And then now I use natural peanut butter now, but I always think about that Kraft whipped peanut butter because it was the best. And that's what this feels like. It's so soft and pillowy. We're gonna do our best to blend this out with the sponge. I hope I covered all the bases in the beginning of this video, but if you guys have questions about anything, please just leave them in the comments below. It actually blended out really, really nicely. It is very matte. Like my skin looks totally mattified now. The color is probably a little dark for me right now, but I think in the spring this will be a fairly good match. It doesn't look too bad on camera though, which is nice for the sake of this video. It doesn't have a scent either, which is nice. I feel like Maybelline can sometimes have this like plasticky scent to their makeup products, but this actually doesn't smell like anything. Blended out flawlessly on my skin. It's light coverage for sure. It doesn't actually have that much coverage to it, but I kind of like it. It like mattified my skin, but it doesn't make my face look like I have a mask on. It feels good. It feels like it's totally dried down on my face. I don't know if you need to set it. Might just apply a little bit of powder to make sure it doesn't like transfer on my sweater collar. Looks blurring for sure. Like my skin looks very smooth over. I feel like that's was bound to happen because it's such a matte foundation that it was going to blur out my skin and make me look more airbrushed, and I actually really like it. I haven't liked a matte foundation in a while. I usually tend to stick for very thin liquidy foundation products when I do wear foundation, but I really like how this looks, and it feels thin. Like it feels like nothing on my face right now. It feels so nice. This might actually be a product that I end up liking if it lasts well throughout the day. So I am going to leave it at that. I'm going to apply the rest of my makeup really quickly. It is 12:55, so I'm just going to call the check-in time 1 p.m. I'll jump back in here once I have the rest of my makeup on so you guys can see how it looks. when I have everything else applied, but so far I'm really impressed. I like this product and I am excited for it, so hopefully everything turns out good. I am back. It is 1:12 now. I got a bit distracted. I was watching H3. I have been so behind on their podcasts, but I finished applying the rest of my makeup. So this is what the foundation looks like when everything else is applied. So on top of the foundation, I applied my XX Revolution concealer. This is in the shade CX 5.7, and then I actually went in with some cream products because I just felt like my face was looking super matte. So I used my Rimmel bronzer from their Duo Contour Stick, and I used the Cheek Heat blush in Nude Burn from Maybelline. And then I went all over everything with my Wet n Wild powder in the shade Warm Light, and it really didn't do much. Like, my face kind of felt the same afterwards, but I mostly applied the powder for the bronzer and the blush because I didn't want them slipping around throughout the day. So that's everything on my face. I spritzed my face with the NYX Bare With Me setting spray. This doesn't extend longevity, but it does help my makeup kind of meld seamlessly into my skin. So I did just go in with that setting spray. And then other stuff, eyes is the Revolution Reloaded Velvet Rose eyeshadow palette. And on my lips is the L'Oreal Bright Mocha Hydrating Core lipstick from their Age Perfect line. I absolutely love this lipstick and it's so comfortable. My lips are so dry. So that is everything on my face, and I think the makeup honestly looks really good. I don't have any issues with it. By the way, I did use a sparkly shade on my lid, which I shouldn't have because it kind of got sparkly bits all over my face now. So if you're seeing shine or glitter on my skin, it is actually the eyeshadow. I think the makeup overall looks really nice. It's matte, but I think with the cream products and the setting spray, it's not looking too dry on my skin. I'm not such a fan of the shade. I don't know, it just looks off on me a little bit. It makes my face look like, even just compared to my neck, it just makes my skin look kind of orangey, so I'm not sure how that's going to play off throughout the day, but the finish is nice, the feel of this is nice. I like the coverage, light coverage, but it kind of evened out my skin, which is really nice, and I like how it's made my skin look very smooth and poreless, which is awesome. So that is everything. I guess the next time I will see you guys is around 5 p.m. It's probably going to be in bad lighting. I might try and do it in my kitchen with like the fluorescent on to see if that helps, but we'll do a midday check-in in about 4 hours, and we'll see how the foundation is holding up then. But first impressions, I'm really enjoying it, so we'll see if my opinion changes by the end of the day. Hey guys, it is 4:58 in the afternoon, so basically 5 o'clock. So this foundation has been on my face for about 5 hours. There is so much sun shining into my apartment right now. Maybe I'll give you guys a little glimpse of it in a sec, but the foundation still looks pretty good. It doesn't look oily or greasy anywhere on my skin. The only thing I have noticed is that it is looking a little bit heavy around my mouth area. So I've just noticed when I was checking in the mirror before filming this that it's a bit like heavy looking around my mouth, but everywhere else it still looks fine. It still feels comfortable. It doesn't feel greasy, oily, or anything on my skin. And overall, I'm pretty happy with it so far. I don't know if I like it as much as I like the L'Oreal Hyaluronic Tinted Moisturizer that I tried, or tinted serum that I tried the other day, but it's still pretty good for like a 4-in-1 product. I'll check in again with you guys at the end of the night, maybe like 8:30 or 9 o'clock, hopefully. Let me just show you the sun that is streaming through my apartment right now. You can get a little glimpse of it there, but it's basically lighting up my whole apartment right now. I always get the sunsets and it's just lighting up my whole apartment right now, so really enjoyable. Anyways, I'll see you this evening. Hello. It is 9 o'clock exactly, like 9 o'clock on the dot. This foundation has been on my face for 8 hours, and this is what it's looking like. I actually don't think it looks that bad, and just keeping in mind that this was listed as a 4-in-1, but it didn't actually say foundation. It said BB cream. So considering that it's supposed to have like the staying power of a BB cream, I actually think this held up really nicely. It doesn't look oily or greasy on my skin. Maybe it's a little bit shiny in like my T-zone area, but nothing out of the ordinary. I still feel the same way I did at the midday check-in, where I feel like it looks just a bit heavy around my mouth area. I feel like that's where the foundation has kind of caked up a little bit, but everywhere else it still looks pretty decent. I don't think it's lasted as long as that L'Oreal one I tried already. I think that one actually has better staying power, but I don't think that this is awful. And I feel like it's a product that I'm going to be reaching for because it honestly was super easy to apply. It's lasted decently and it looks very natural on the skin. There are going to be days where I don't want a dewy complexion, where I want more of a matte complexion. So I feel like this is actually going to work nicely for me. I don't know how it's going to hold up if you have more oily skin, but those are my final thoughts. Let me know what you guys think about this product if you've tried it. I'm always hesitant to like recommend base products because it's really subjective and it really depends on your skin type. But if you do have a normal skin type, I feel like this could work for you. And I'm not like overly excited about it, but I don't hate it. So that's kind of how I feel about this product. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you as always for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos. I can't wait to take my makeup off and curl into my pajamas, and I'm going to just crochet the evening away. It's Friday and I'm not doing anything because all my plans were canceled. But yeah, I guess I will see you guys in my next video.